Hello everyone and welcome to Fitness 100 for week 10. Let's begin by clicking into weekly lessons and going into our week 10 folder where we will cover chapter 10, which is stress management and sleep. At the very top you will see your week 10 checklist, and the first thing I usually have you do is watch our chapter 10 video lectures. I am having some internet issues and actually some power issues in my house, so this is delaying the uploads for these videos. I hope to have it up later this afternoon for you. So for now, go ahead and focus on your SmartBook assignment chapter 10. We will have our synchronous session on Wednesday, November 4th at 11 a.m. Other things you want to complete are labs 10.1, 10.2, and 10.3, all having to do with your stress levels and improving your sleep. There is a podcast that is actually very long. I think it's about 3 hours long, so I don't expect you to listen to the whole thing, although it's really interesting, and I highly suggest that you listen to it over time. You might want to start listening and then pause it, and you can also just listen to it in the car or on the train to any of the areas that you are commuting. So you would just hit play, and let me see if it gives the time. Yeah, it's 2 hours and 37 minutes. So what I'm having you do with this is an extra credit assignment. So you are going to click on this podcast, and I just want you to listen to it for at least an hour. At that point, I want you to jot down 5 things that you learned from the podcast. And then as the week goes on, you'll see other students post what they learned, and I want you to comment on 2 other students' posts. If you do these 2 things, then I'm going to give you 5 points extra credit on exam 3. So you have to do these posts and comments by November 8th. So I'll add that on here so that there's no confusion. And the last thing to do this week is to catch back up with your lab 2.3. Remember, we were using our fitness trackers or smartphone apps in order to measure our physical activity. So this time we're focusing on weeks 5 through 8 and just doing a checkup on how that's going. So you want to write within your journal, and again, to do that, you're going to click on this link here, and then you're going to click Create Journal Entry. And then so you would put in your title and your message down here. And let me just show you what we're going to make sure our journal entry is on. It will be on how close are you to meeting your goal, how do you feel about the program and your progress that you set up, and if you need to, describe any changes that you need to make to your plan or additional strategies that maybe you thought of to increase your total physical activity. So that is going to be due on November 8th as well. And that is it for this week. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, I do have my office hours listed here in case you need to drop in and ask any questions or want any tutoring on anything.